I guess it's a good thing that I don't think about you every other hour anymore. And I know that you're thinking that I'm overdramatic, but I don't have no friends to talk about it. And I don't wanna be without you. I don't know how to. And I don't wanna be without you. I don't know how to, without you. Got me thinking about how it all happened so fast, fade into nothing. Now I miss a touch of your hands, close my eyes and imagine the fire and the passion, ashes burning cold on the ground. And I don't wanna be without you. I don't know how to. And
It is Be Without You by Mordres and Daisy Phillips. Welcome to the stream.
I don't know how to.
Get ready for some music and some gaming. Coming right up in about a minute.
I don't know
My water burst today. That's what happened. About 20 minutes before I was supposed to stream, about 20 minutes ago, my girlfriend came up and said, there's this funny noise. And, oh, look, I'm on McKeb. Super cool. And I went down to go see, like, she said, she first said just there was some noise, right? And are there Yoshi samples on this track? I have no idea. It's a royalty-free playlist. I'm just making up the radio stuff like as I go. Don't worry. I don't know these songs very well. I just know I'm not going to get struck into oblivion with copyright from them. That's what I'm focused on. But hi, Alex. Hi, Karina. How you guys doing? Doing well? Anyway, this water thing. So, yeah, if she said, like, you know, there was a shitload of water downstairs, you should come check it out right now, I'd be like, okay, cool, I'm going. But initially it was like, yeah, there's a weird water noise. And I was like, okay, it's probably the boiler. It happens sometimes when the boiler's heating up. So we went, okay, cool. What? Yeah, I didn't follow her at first. And then when she, and then eventually I came down and we decided to go down and I realized what was a funny noise of water was in fact a pipe that burst. Like a tap had burst in the back of the kitchen and had flooded the entire like back vegetable area with water. I mean, there weren't many vegetables in there at the moment, which is not an indication of health. We just keep it in the fridge. Don't judge me. But I saw like there was this entire pipe that had just flooded water like everywhere all over that area. And it's also winter here, so the water's cold. So while my fingers are freezing off trying to hold that water down, we get a little bit of pressure on, and I noticed that something's been tied around the thing already before. So it's obviously something that has burst before, and they just kind of tied it down to keep it there. And then we went downstairs, and I had to now then like turn off the water. So I have no water now. I do have drinking water because we did buy bottles and stuff, but it was a bit touch and go for the stream. Need me that Mushroom Kingdom type of beat. Well, yay. You know when the plumbing just pisses itself all over? I mean, that's what it was. It was literally, to borrow a phrase from that side of the world, it was absolutely pissing it down. And I didn't really know what to do. What part of the UK are you from, by the way, Alex? Because that accent could vary a lot. It's like South Africa. It's like a million different accents over here. All right, over here. I say like I'm still there. Right. I'm going to get right into it because I saw that you said you've got like 15 minutes left. So I'm not going to take too much of your time. And we're going to go straight into what you did. I am looking for your... there we go. Hey. Okay, we're doing this. It's 2 minutes. I'm not doing that. I'm doing this. Right,
Very
now...
clever.
Okay, this is... Oh, from Doctor Who. Very cool. Now, tell me, is this around Liverpool area? Okay, cool. All right, we're going to go very quickly. First part of the stream is music stuff, and I'd like to get into this as soon as possible. So this is... Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's Discord. Hold on, let's change that. Yeah, we're here. Okay. If I remember correctly, this is from Doctor Who, or it's like at least a little Doctor Who like clip that I saw here. Also, a little bit more Doctor Who. Wait, is this just a? Oh, okay. So this is a rescore. Okay, so you're putting a scene from Doctor Who and then putting a like a thing over it, like a something that you've composed over it to like better fit the scene. That's amazing. Very, very cool. I'm super excited for it. I haven't listened to it yet, so this is fresh. This is just me giving my first fresh impressions. If it's your work, do I have permission to use it on stream? Also, holy George Lucas transitions, Batman. Are you impressed? Look at that. Wah. And stream starting, and we're back to watching streams. It's amazing. I did this on purpose because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Yep, I removed the score from it and did a new score to it. Okay, cool. So it's all copyrightless. That's perfect. Right, let's have a listen before Alex has to go.
Very clever.
Okay, this is a bit loud for the stream, I think. Okay, here we go.
Very clever. Someone took it from the Cybermen, sent it back through time here in an attempt to change the future. In an attempt to protect it from that.
I can't keep him away much longer.
Then don't.
Doc.
Stop fighting. It's okay. Jack's warning. Jack is in here now, stuck in a house with that.
Exactly, you didn't want us near it a minute ago.
I've just been inside his brain. There's a supercomputer fused to his cerebral cortex. He's the only one who knows how to get that out. Don't let the Cybermen have what it wants. I know. Because armies will rise and billions will die.
Shelley's gonna die if that stuff stays inside him.
Shelley's only one life against all those others.
What are you saying? How can you condemn him to death like that?
But is he, Ryan? His thoughts, his words, inspire and influence thousands for centuries. If he dies now, who knows what damage that will have on future history? Words matter. One death, one ripple, and history will change in a blink. The future will not be the world you know. The world you came from, the world you were created in, won't exist, so neither will you. It's not just his life at stake, it's yours. You want to sacrifice yourself for this? You want me to sacrifice you? You want to call it? Do it now. All of you. Yeah. Because sometimes this team structure isn't flat. It's mountainous.
Timing.
And me at the summit, in the stratosphere, alone. Left to choose. Save the poet. Save the universe. Watch people burn now, or tomorrow. Sometimes, even I can't win.
Please, help me.
What? What was that? I was not expecting anything that good at all. Not I wasn't expecting bad, but like I wasn't expecting anything. I didn't know what to expect. And then you come out and give me a banger like that. Hello. Shit. All right. I mostly do this for practice, but it's a load of fun. Mr. Rooney, I might need to take notes. Yeah, sure. Remind me in a few hours and I'll pop my music remover in the Discord. Oh, sick. Okay, that's awesome. Bro, what? This is really cool. Okay, so I when I review music that people make, I go in with nothing. So I do my best to keep it a fresh slate. That blew me away. That was amazing. Very, very cool. I have another friend that you would really enjoy as a colleague then. Actually, I don't know if Karina is not the friend I'm talking about because I haven't actually heard her music yet. If you have music, Karina, I don't know if you have music. But one of my friends, Scotty, in the Discord server does do music. He's like a hobbyist composer, and his stuff is he's just started out, and his stuff is already like really, really, really good. He has a really nice natural ear for it, and it's been really, really cool to see how he's progressed over that time. I don't know how long you've been doing this for, but yeah, very, very cool. Madeline? No, Maddie, like Matty. Almost entirely free instruments too, apart from the full orchestra part. What do you mean by free instruments? Like, did you have to buy them on the program you used? That's interesting. I really want to get into the details of this because I really, 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 really enjoyed it. So give me a second. Let's go into this. First of all, it's really important for everyone to understand what are we talking about here when we talk about a rescore. It needs to fulfill some basic criteria first. All right. The first thing is that it needs to fit with the mood. That's very, very obvious. It needs to create the same. It needs to create a mood that makes sense within the context of the scene that's going on. This is a scene of urgency, a scene where you have to, we're considering trading lives here. One life for, thousands later, but then we think how many lives does one life affect? That life could affect thousands. And so at the end of the day, we shouldn't trade lives. That's the lesson of this. And so it's kind of there's the emotions that underpin this scene are stress and fear and grief, and to a greater extent horror, but then also at the end we have triumph and striving for something, and there's like this strife, that feeling also happens, especially at the climax. However, this is also quite an intimate scene, and if the music gets too loud, it will overpower the scene, which is what this rescore has done so well. That it doesn't feel like, Scotty is Madeline for me? Yes, you should talk with him. I should be interested. Yeah, absolutely. So yes, what it doesn't feel like it's overpowering it, which is what this score does really well. Okay, so the first thing we talk about is the emotions that are involved. That's fine. You have definitely captured that. That's fantastic. Bro, honestly, like, amazing job. Okay. Then let's talk about the details. I want to go into the actual music of it. So first, we start off with a minor key, which is perfectly fine. And what's very interesting is that you expect it to go into some major stuff, but the chord progressions that they use are very, very interesting. Let's have a look.
Very clever. Someone took it from the Cybermen, sent it back through time here in an attempt to change the future.
Okay, I'm gonna use my little virtual piano here. We're gonna look at the technical aspects of this quickly. Okay.
In an attempt to protect it from that.
Boom, boom, boom. I feel like that's a C, but probably not. It is a C. Okay, cool. Right, so no. I want the letter notes on there. There we go. All right, so we got a C. C so far, and it's a C minor, and this, the thing that it starts on is a C minor chord.
Attempt to protect it from that.
We move it to, which is a G major chord. So we start from C minor, which is I, 0, and X. Basic, very basic. And then we move from there into a chord 5, but slightly inverted. There's a lot of emphasis on this step down, which almost makes the chord inverted. And remember, inverted stuff. Whoops, that's the wrong O. There we go. There. So we go from bam, that's your C minor note, and from that chord, which is chord 1, we go down to A. There. And that creates a nice, like, it feels like it's descending, but it keeps that top note, which is a really nice way to descend from a minor. Okay. Right, here we go. I can't quite remember the progression for this first theme actually myself. Well, we're going to do it together.
I can't keep him away much longer.
Okay, that one is... this one's an F. So this one's F minor, I think. We're going to go R. And probably there. There. That sounds like an F minor. So far we've done chord 1, chord 5. Okay, and then let's keep going. Listen here.
I can't keep him away much longer.
Chord 5. Chord 4, sorry.
Then don't.
That is a very nice thing. So instead, right, so have a look at this. So far, we've got, in the first few bars, we've got chord 1. So the key is C minor. So we've got chord 1, then chord 5, slightly inverted, chord 4, I believe, and then back up to chord 5. But here's what's interesting. Here's what they do that's different. So look here. We got I, P, I, O, X, right. So we've got the chord. I'm actually going to put the sustain on. I'm just going to click 1, 2, 3. So that's your first chord. Cool. And then you go down here and you play your second one. Right. And then we play an F minor chord. So we start with here. Okay, cool. So we start, that's our progression. We go from yes. And you could even say that they threw, it actually feels a lot like a chord 2 as well. And in actual fact, then you could either say this is chord 4, or you could say this is chord 2-7, which changes it slightly. I'll talk about why it's called 2-7 in a second. But first, we go chord 2 in a C minor chord. What is the note? The note 2 is D. So we go D. There we go. That provides a nice little anchor for that. If we take the D up to the top, we go. Ooh, and it creates a very nice, almost like a suspension, but it's really more like you've taken chord D and you've just inverted it a little bit. Why do we call it chord 2 with a 7? Because that's the 7th note. 1, 3, 5, 7. When we go up in steps on a chord, it's 1, 3, 5, 7, because there's our 2, there's our 4, there's our 6. Cool. Still in C minor. So we start with chord 1, then we go to chord 5, chord 4, /2 chord chord 2-7, and then they do something interesting here. Watch. This chord. Just before they get to the top. They do another chord 5, but it's not what you think it would be. Usually, chord 5 is a major chord, no matter whether you're in a major chord or a minor chord. But sometimes you can make it into a natural minor instead of a harmonic minor, and you can just make it a normal chord 5. And following the key signature of C minor, this would be actually a G minor chord if it were chord 5 normally. Usually, because remember we have to, in a harmonic minor scale, that is a harmonic minor scale. Usually, C minor has 3 flats, E flat, A flat, and B flat, or B flat, E flat, A flat, if you're looking in the order that they come in the circle of fifths. That's usually C minor. But because it's a harmonic minor, you have to take the 7th note, which is B flat normally, and you have to move it up into a B natural. Okay. So far, if you have any questions, by the way, please put them in chat. If I'm moving too fast for you, if you need me to explain something again, feel free. Okay, so we start with C. Now, usually, remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is usually chord 5. We build a chord on that. 1, 2, 3. And that's chord 5. Now that is actually on its own a happy major chord. That's a happy chord, so it's major. But the only reason this B is here that makes it a major chord is because in a minor, we don't follow the key signature. If it's a 7, we have to move it up to a B. That's why this is a major chord. If you flatten this, it becomes a minor chord. And this is what the composer has done here. Okay, so Alex here starts with a C minor chord in chord 1, then flips over to chord 5. Then I'm going to say chord 2. I'm going to listen to it again. Let's see if it's chord 2.
Protect it from that.
Let's see. Chord 1.
In an attempt to protect it from that.
I can't keep him away much longer.
Yeah. So I would still say this is chord 5. So bum 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 bum. So chord 1 to chord 5 to chord 4, and then they go up to chord 5 again, but instead it's chord 5 minor as it was meant to be in the natural minor key, and it sounds like this. Interesting. Let me confirm quickly.
Then don't.
Yes, it is. So you want it, you think if you follow the harmonic minor and the chord progression you've used so far, cool, dun, 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 dun. That flows quite nicely. But now they put in like kind of a little twist, right? Start with C minor, move over into chord 5, F, chord 4, and then it gives this like, what we've done here is it's called a diminished seventh. We've diminished the 7th note in the key. Okay. And it's really, it's a lovely subtle change that it's kind of like a subversion of expectations, really, because our brain, since we've already played chord 5 normally, our brain kind of wants another chord 5, and then when this goes, it's a little bit more ominous. Let's play it again. Very nice. It's like there's that, it's a little signal of something is off here. And why is it off? They're about to trade lives. That's what's going on in the scene. Okay, let's try again.
Doc, stop fighting. It's okay. Jack's warning. Jack is in here now, stuck in a house with that.
Exactly, you didn't want us near it a minute ago.
I've just been inside his brain. There's a supercomputer fused to a cerebral cortex.
Same chord progression.
He's the only one who knows how to get that out. Don't let the Cybermen have what it wants. I know, because armies will rise and billions will die.
Shelley's gonna die if that stuff stays inside him.
Shelley's only one life against all those others.
What are you saying? How can you condemn him to...
Right, so this is when it changes. Very interesting. The chord progression now changes when we deal with when she starts realizing that you're gonna sentence this guy to die so that you can save possibly a few thousand later, and that's even a maybe. So what is a life worth? That's the whole point. So once this main dilemma of the scene comes in, we change chords a little bit. Listen. Chord 1.
What are you saying? How can you condemn him?
And it kind of goes dun, dun. I want to say this is actually a very weird one to try and it's hard for me. Hang on.
You can condemn him to death like that.
But is he, Ryan? His thoughts, his words, inspire and influence thousands for centuries.
That's a yeah.
How can you condemn him?
It might just be chord 5, just second inverted. I do love the sound design in this track too. It's some of my best. I agree. The balancing is nice. We're getting to the other stuff in a second. For now, the chord progression changes a little bit. I'm not going to get too bogged down in the details, but the chord progression is different here. It changes because the theme of the scene is being introduced. Okay.
His thoughts, his words, inspire and influence thousands for centuries. If he dies now, Who knows what damage that will have on future history?
Okay. Chords stay the same.
In a blink. The future will not be the world you know. The
Chords
world
change
you
a little
came
bit.
from.
Okay. But essentially, we're kind of playing around the 1-4-5 chord progression. Starting 1 here, going to 5 and 4 and 5. And then it kind of changes. Maybe there's a 2 in there. Oh, sorry. There. Maybe there's a chord 2 in there. But essentially, it doesn't get much wackier than that. And there's a good reason for that, because if it gets too interesting, then, sorry, not like interesting like, you know what I mean? Like if it gets too complex, if the chord progression gets too complex, then your brain is going to get taken out of what's going on in the moment. The music needs to be easy to follow if it's a score for a TV show or for a moment in media, in visual media. Okay, was treating this as the Percy Shelley death theme in this context. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. So the death theme for this character. Very interesting. Okay, then let's look at what makes a good death theme. There is a nice pulse here. Look at, think about the main pulse that underlines this.
Clever.
Look.
Someone took it from the Cybermen.
Wait for
sent
it.
Back through time
Okay.
in an attempt to protect it from that.
I can't keep him away much longer.
Listen for the drums. Listen for the drums.
Then don't.
Doc,
Stop fighting.
Listen for the drums are doing a nice at every like fourth measure. But listen to what the main pulse is doing. There's like this that's coming through. Listen to it.
It's okay. Jack's warning. Jack is in here now, stuck in a house with that.
exactly. You didn't want us near it a minute ago.
I've just been inside his brain. There's a supercomputer fused to his cerebral cortex. He's the only one who knows.
That, my friends, is a pulse. Now, it's usually called a pulse, but in this case, because it's a death theme, I don't know if you did this on purpose, Alex, but it sounds like a heartbeat to me. And even though the drums are doing half rhythms and sometimes quarter rhythms, it's still every time a new bar begins, it feels like a doof doof. It feels like a heartbeat to me. And that fits a death theme pretty well. Okay, what else have we got? For a death theme, usually when someone is about to die, they're kind of the character's sort of impending doom. There might be a choir that you put in, which I might have heard earlier. But then there must also there can also be some trumpets to give it a kind of noble or maybe like a noble feeling or like a heroic feeling. No matter how sad the brass may sound, brass is a pretty good addition to this. And I heard some French horns coming in at the end there. Okay, so we keep looking. Right, so now at this point, we start with just something normal that's kind of hinting at the theme. There's no melody yet. It's just the chords. They're just going in. Okay. And then
Doc,
Stop fighting. It's okay. Jack's warning.
that that like pulling at the strings. That sounds like a violin in like a super top register. Listen to it very carefully. It comes in if you're listening on stereo, it's here. It's right at the back of your right headphone. Listen carefully.
Then don't.
Doc,
Stop fighting. It's okay. Jack's warning. Jack is in here now.
The note is, it's up here. Those 3 notes. Listen again.
Jack's warning.
Doc,
Stop fighting. It's okay. Jack's warning.
You can hear them, right? That's not me. That's not me going deaf. It wasn't intentional, but it does do the heartbeat thing. Okay, great. Cool. You should always act like it's intentional. I'm kidding. The happy accidents are the best ones. So that little screech in the violin up there is creating a sense of doom. There's this ominous nature to it, but it's also creating a little bit more variety to the chord progression that we hear, and it's just putting a slightly different feeling in there, right? And then after that section,
Now stuck in a house with that.
exactly. You didn't want us near it a minute ago.
I've just been inside his brain. There's a supercomputer fused to his cerebral.
duh, duh, duh. Cool. So there's like a violin plucking like bowing strings really, really high up there. And it's just creating this really eerie, almost horror-y kind of vibe.
Cerebral cortex. He's the only.
And then when this happens, listen to what I like about this. It's got a sci-fi vibe. Even though, if you know nothing about Doctor Who, I know Doctor Who is sci-fi, but if you know nothing about Doctor Who, this doesn't look like a sci-fi scene to you, except for that weird, that thing that they're looking at. That could have happened in a fantasy as well, in like a medieval fantasy type show. But But if you didn't know that Doctor Who was sci-fi before, the instruments and the style that were used, especially the dum 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 dum, that low bass line is so common in a good way, by the way, in sci-fi stuff. It's I mean, in Mass Effect, when you die in Mass Effect, it's literally the only thing that plays. That dun 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 dun. That is very common in sci-fi. In sci-fi music, you've got like it's like a synthesized keyboard thing that is playing something there. And it provides a bass line for a lot of sci-fi stuff. It makes it feel out of this world, makes it feel sciencey. 80s in like an 80s synth kind of way. That's what tells us that this is a sci-fi show. Because if you listen to the music alone, you think, oh, this sounds like a sci-fi show. Because it is. Even though the scene doesn't really look like one, you'll know that it's one just by listening to the music. That's the sign of a good composer. Good job, Alex. Very nice.
The one who knows how to get that out.
Right. So here, when this new section begins, we get a new melody. Listen.
The only one who knows how to get that out.
Don't let the Cybermen have what it wants.
I know, because armies will rise and billions will die.
Bum. Cool, so far.
Shelley's gonna die if that stuff stays inside him.
Shelley's only one life against all those of us.
Okay, so we sit from there. So we go bum, dun, 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 dun. Cool. Something like that, but it's those kinds of notes. Right. I've heard it once. Don't sue me. I was tempted to do this scene more traditional style, but this works so much better for the scene than any big orchestra would. I agree. It's nice that it's low-key, because this is a very low-key, intimate moment. They are dealing with the fate of thousands of people, but it's still just a cave with a bunch of people in it. It's not like this big city-destroying thing. I think it deserves a nice, intimate moment, and not something super dramatic with like big drums everywhere. So I think you chose the vibe well, in my opinion. Okay. So that little theme, that kind of sad, lilting theme, it just stays between there and there. And there's not a lot of variation to it. It's not very complex. It does its job perfectly. And when I say it's not complex, again, I'm not meaning it as a bad thing. It's easy for your brain to kind of follow along with it. That's what it's designed to do. It's lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Okay, we move to, once the melody has gone in, you can really start to think. I have an idea of where I would hear music like this in my mind, especially as a video game person. If you were playing a video game, what video game do you expect chill, slightly soft, intimate sci-fi music to be playing, like background sci-fi music? I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. For me, it's Stellaris. If you've ever played Stellaris before, this sounds very much like Stellaris music in a good way. Again, I love Stellaris music, and it has this perfect vibe of like low-key, chill, but also slightly sad and intimate sci-fi music that exists a lot in the game Stellaris. Junkie XL said, "Don't use more musicians than you could fit in the room of the scene." Oh, I'm gonna do that again. This is from one of the greats, Junkie XL. Don't use more musicians than you could fit in the screen in the room of the scene. I'm going to say it again. Junkie XL said, don't use more musicians than you could fit in the room of the scene. Now I've said it 3 times. You'll never forget it. When you do rescore for film, TV, whatever, if you want to play around with it, that's wonderful advice. Man, that's so cool. Because this is a nice, and that helps you. So if it's a whole city that's going on, maybe some big open instruments would really work. But this is just a tiny room. And if there were blasting harp, blasting brass, and like, you know, crazy drums and everything that was happening going on, it would detract a little bit from the moment and how intimate it is. Okay, so we have this really lilting and haunting melody, which is lovely. And yeah.
What are you saying?
This is where it starts to feel like Stellaris music for me.
How can you condemn him to death like that?
But is he right?
Now this is a major chord, by the way, the chord that's playing right now. it changes the chord progression a lot, and it turns it into a major. The chord here is played as major, which kind of mixes us up a little bit, and it makes it just that much more interesting.
His thoughts, his words, inspire and influence thousands for centuries. If he dies
Melody
now,
comes back.
who knows what damage that will have on future history? Words matter. One death,
Melody
one
still,
ripple,
it's
and
still
history
just
will
kind of,
change in a blink.
it's just
The
reminding
future
us
will
that
not
it
be the world you
exists,
know,
right?
The world you came from, the world you were created in,
Oh, and now it changes, and can you hear the voices come in? Listen.
won't exist, so neither will you.
Oh, those weren't voices. Those were violins. Those were violins just doing like a very sudden crescendo and then to nothing. Lovely. Listen to it again.
No, the world you came from, blink.
So it builds and builds and builds as she speaks, and then the timing with her reaching the climax of what she's saying in that moment is matched perfectly with the violins just coming off their bows. Just watch. Listen.
The future will not be the world you know. The world you came from, the world you were created in, won't exist, so neither will you.
On the word won't exist, which is the crux of what she's saying. The violins come off that. Wonderful timing. Very, very cool. Okay, I heard that years ago and it stuck with me. I mean, the Junkie XL quote. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's going to stick with me now, so thanks for that. Listen again. It's beautiful.
The future will not be the world you know. The world you came from, the world you were created in, won't exist, so neither will you.
Oh, lovely. There's one thing I treasure more than a lot of things when it comes to music, composition, arrangement, transcription, anything. And that is good musical timing. When I run tabletop games, it's one of my favorite things. I talk about it all the time because it's the one thing that I will pat myself on the back for, because I do it quite well. But I love it. It's so important to me to get that timing right with the speech of a character, because it can make a moment. It can really make it come alive. Okay, keep going.
It's not just his life at stake, it's yours. You wanna
Okay, notice how the theme is passed along. What do we mean by that? So far, the melody has been carried by what I believe might be a woodwind, but it sounds a bit synthesized. So maybe a synthesized flute or something like that?
history will change in a blink. The future will not be the world you know. The world
Because there's no vibrato on the woodwind, so I'm thinking it's more of a synthesized woodwind. But it doesn't matter. It's just that's what the instrument has been doing, and it's that high pitched like it's that. I'm rushing it a bit, but you get the idea. That's the melody so far, and then it passes the tune. Wait for it.
you came from, the world you were created
Ascends again and again,
won't
and
exist, so neither will you. It's not just his life at stake, it's yours. You want to sacrifice yourself for this. You want me to sacrifice you.
where'd the high note go? Where'd the melody go? It's been passed. What's carrying the melody now? If I remember, if I'm listening correctly, ooh, go. It's a French horn carrying the melody. Listen to it.
It's not just his life at stake, it's yours. You want to sacrifice yourself for this. You want me to sacrifice you.
And she's talking about sacrifice. It's a wonderful pairing. The French horn with the concept of sacrifice and duty and honor and good morals. A French horn is a very proud instrument. When you hear a French horn, can I tell you, there's one place where you will hear the French horn in a wonderful, wonderful place. And that is in the Transformers theme. It is one of my favorite. I think this might be it. Is it the Autobots theme? I mean, it is here, but I want the Autobots theme. Transformers, Autobots. There. Autobots. Yeah, it's this one. This is it's like the main thing that we hear of when we think of Transformers. This is peak French horn. Listen to it. It only comes later, but wait for it. incredible. Absolutely incredible. That simple little melody, that simple little line it carries so much passion with it, so much it's a duty, but it's also very personal. It's like it's a French horn standing on the top of a cliff, calling out for anyone to respond in like this dire time of need. That is what that French horn is saying. And this French horn is reminding the character in this moment.
You want to sacrifice yourself for this? You want me to sacrifice you? You want to call it? Do it now. All of you.
All of these other characters, including this character here, this one, he's facing his... hold on, let me get that in focus there. He's facing his decision here. So the Doctor is giving all of these characters a chance to recognize a duty they have to this person who they are considering sacrificing. And she's considering, and she's like telling everyone, hey, like, here's what you're doing. This is what you're asking each other to do. And the French horn comes in and reminds us of any moral duty. It's this, lovely use of a French horn. Really, really cool. Okay, I do love this moment. Yeah, absolutely. That is a Spitfire spooky string thing. No idea what technique it is, but it's weird and I love it. I agree. The Transformers scores are way better than they have any right to be. The Transformers score... Jablonski is amazing for the Transformers scores. I've fallen in love with them. They're so cool. They have this... They perfectly encapsulate the form of like honor and glory and duty that the Transformers have. Really, really cool. Okay, so this French horn's talking about duty and honor and
It's
blah,
not
blah, blah.
just his life at stake, it's yours. You want to sacrifice yourself for this? You want me to
And also, the melody is changing. You can see that.
sacrifice you? You want to call it? Do it now. All of you.
And now there's a pause, and then there's this weird like... And that's kind of like... It feels like whispering to me. It's like this... Like, what are you... Like, what are you going to do? You know? It's like a... What are you going to do? Let's do it again.
You want to call it? Do it now. All of you.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Because sometimes it's team structure.
And then she knows she's got them. That moment of tension in the scene is that she knows, the Doctor knows that she's got through to them. So at that point, there's no talking back or anything like that. But and in that silence, it's enough for her. So she's like, okay, cool, I got them, I can keep going. And then she goes on and moves on with the climax of her speech. And goes on to, instead of asking questions, she then goes on to tell them, like, yeah, this is what you're going to do. You're going to condemn someone to die. Like, don't do that. That's not a good thing. And the little kind of comes in there, not once, but twice, just to kind of hammer home the point that they're not going to backchat. The melody disappears for a moment, and it gives us a moment with all of these characters to think about what they're doing. And then when the Doctor comes back in, so does the music. Wait for it. It's worry, uncertainty, fear, and then...
Yeah. Because sometimes it's team structure.
And she's back. And this time, the harmony and the melody is a little bit more dissonant.
Isn't flat.
There's like
It's
this.
mountainous, with me at the summit, in the stratosphere, alone.
Yes.
Let's choose. Save the poet.
There's some like the drums would be loud, but they've been like pulled back quite a lot, maybe far away from the microphone if this were an orchestra recording, because it needs to be low key, but there still needs to be that beat. So everything gets a little bit more like kind of chaotic and a little bit less sort of standard melodic. Let's listen to it again. Just like
It's
this
mountainous,
this
with me at the
whine,
summit.
and there are those strings in the back that aren't really playing notes. They're kind of doing a horror like, you know. Listen to it again.
Yeah. Because sometimes this team structure isn't flat. It's mountainous.
In the left.
With me at the summit.
Moving to the right.
In the stratosphere, alone.
Oh,
Let's choose.
you can hear that whoo in the back. That's the. It's a little horror whine almost. Like we're going into a thriller because she's nearing the climax of whatever she's trying to say.
Save the poet. Save the universe.
And then it comes back with a more low-key kind of ending for her. I think she still keeps going though.
Now or tomorrow. Sometimes even I can't win.
And we go back. Now we're using a piano. The piano comes back with just a nice little variation on the theme. And now the drums go away, slight little beat left, and the only thing that's left, no bass line anymore, the only thing that's left is a lonely, lonely melody. And that's all we need. Listen to it.
Please, help me.
And it stops. And it ends on, I would say a cliffhanger, but when it comes to music, there's a note, there's a word for it. That was excellent. Right, now comes your time, people in chat. If there are people who would like to, the voice in the back of your head. Yeah, exactly. That's what I figured with those drums. Okay, chat, give some opinions. Let me know what you think about this. Obviously, composer, you can tell me what you think about it. But yes, Alex composed this. Please give them praise in chat because this was excellent. And next time, yeah, I mean. Now you just need to get me to now you just need to get Maddie to give me something that he composed in chat so that we can do that as well. I love reviewing live stuff, and I love reviewing viewer stuff as well because if you feel part of this community enough that you would share this stuff with me and share it with everyone else, that's great, and then we'll talk about it. So yeah, everyone, please give some opinions. Let me know. And obviously, if you are just idling around, that's fine too. Completely optional. But I would love to know what everyone else thinks of this because I think it's great. I think you've encapsulated the vibe of what's going on in the scene really nicely. I do love that it's not high key. I like that it keeps it really intimate, and yeah, just great. All right, Karina, very well done, Alex. I have no clue how you managed to do all the balancing and EQ so well. That's something I always struggle with. Yes, that's also something. Now, I'm not really I'll be honest, I'm not really a sound engineer. That's less my stuff. I can do very, very basic sound editing based on how I hear things. And I don't really know a lot of the technical stuff. But when it comes to balancing, right at the end, sound balancing and sound processing is what can really break your project and your piece. Very, very important that all your elements are working together. So, and everything blends so nicely here. So really good job. I love mixing. It's so chilled. A pain, but fun. Okay. Eating a cookie. Now you get to hear me crunch. And we're going to do one more. Thank you, Alex. Super appreciated that. All right, what's next? What should we do next? One more piece for the class. So you did Dream the Dead, and then wait, you did a Slipknot thing, didn't you? Was it Where did you give me Slipknot, Karina? Show me, please. In the meantime, let's bring this music back. Is it Snuff? Snuff by Slipknot? Is that the name of the song? Okay. Oh, there's a karaoke version of Slipknot. Okay. Should we do the original video? Sure, why not? Okay, here we go. Right, we're doing Slipknot. This is Snuff by Slipknot. Should be in the music suggestions like in Discord. I looked in the music stream request and it's not there. Yeah, you didn't put it in there. I think you might have put it in. I think you might have just put it in maybe just stream requests. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just stream requests. Okay. Okay. Right, just give me 2 seconds. All right, here we go. Slipknot. The song name is Snuff. Now, I'm not aware of Slipknot very well. I don't really listen to a lot of their stuff. It's not because I don't like them. I pretty much like everything. But why? Oh, you like Slipknot? Oh, okay. Here one next to me says says that she listens to a little bit of she's listened to a little bit of Slipknot and quite enjoys it. We are going to analyze. Oh! I'm gonna have to bounce almost at my thing. Bye, Alex. Thank you for showing us the thing. I really appreciate that you showed us all your stuff. Thank you very much. Okay, for everyone else, here we go. Let's listen to Snuff. If I get copyright struck for this, don't... Yeah. Actually, maybe we should listen to this one. Yeah, maybe we should do this one, yeah. Because this one's just the sound. Oh, lovely. Starting off nice and intimate, very slowly. There's a lovely feeling of a lone guitarist, sort of like maybe sitting on a porch or like sitting in a wooden cabin, like a Red Dead Redemption kind of vibe. Let's listen. I love the acoustic vibe. Very, very nice. The idea, I feel like the idea they're trying to create is something with loneliness. Also, that's a slightly radio-ified voice as well. Lovely. Right, so there's something really impactful about changing the EQ in the middle of the song. Listen, look at what they did here. Listen to this. Started with something that was like really low key and very like in the background. It didn't have so much of a bass floor to it. And then it brings in now. Just wait for it. It's very like distorted almost. At the beginning, like before this, it sounds almost radio-ified, like I said before. But then it's like you've taken all the bass frequencies away, right? And then just wait for it. Here we go. 3, 4. And then it comes in the stereo. So good. Comes in with a melody as well. So there's this it's an incredibly impactful way to introduce not only a new section in your music, but to also completely like to make your audience go, wow, you know? To just make the quality that much better. To start from something that is so simple, like single mono track, something that doesn't really have much to say for itself, but it's still beautiful. And you are trained. What's specifically interesting is that when you listen to tracks that are mono and softer like this, your ears are expanding and you're waiting to hear it. You're listening for more details. You're like, where is that? You know? Like, and then, and then when that comes in, your ears are rewarded. They've been open this whole time and you're waiting for it. And then they're rewarded with this wonderful stereo feeling. And that's just amazing. Super, super cool. Yes. This is so cool. Yeah. And then the voice is the same. The voice comes back. And the voice is not mono. The voice is not like high. Oh, what's it called? It's like when you take the floor away. It's like high something or low something. Anyway, high whatever. It's been doing that.
is just too dark to care. I can't destroy what isn't there. Deliver me into my fate. If I'm alone, I cannot hate. I don't deserve to have you. Ooh, my smile was taken long ago. If I can change,
Bass came in a lot more prominently there.
I hope I never know.
Oh, and then there's a new instrument at the back. You can hear it. Wait for it.
Long ago, if I can change,
Here we go.
I hope I never know.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. That descending thing that's coming in on the back. It sounds a lot like an old-fashioned instrument. I can't quite tell what it is, but it's very cool. And it might be it might be a jazz organ. It might be a jazz organ. They've got such a unique sound. It's great. Yeah. So far beautiful. Really, really enjoy this. And it's happening again. This time being duplicated by another instrument in the left. No drums yet, which has perfectly set the stage for what kind of song they're making here, something that's more intimate. If the drums come in later, that'll be cool too, and it'll like mix it up a lot. But the fact that there are no drums creates a really, really it gives this acoustic, intimate vibe, and it's just lovely. Musical edging. Exactly as I've said before, this is a fine example of musical edging. It feels like something is always... It feels like something's coming, like something is on its way. It's just over the hill, and we're getting there. I feel like it's on its way. What is my hair doing here, huh?
Every kiss. I couldn't face a life without your light. But all of that was ripped apart when you refused to fight. So save your breath.
Here we go. There we go. Very nice. Okay. And... there's this constant focus on the lyrics, and when it reaches a certain point, again, the lyrics break, and the piece breaks, and we go into those drums. I told you drums were coming. Listen, here we go. This is the kind of beat. And here we go. This, oh. The drums are raw. Yes. Oh, lovely. And there's this catharsis. Once the drums have come in, there's this incredible catharsis of, we're here. And there's this power behind it. Power can exist behind acoustic performances. Let me tell you, I can definitely get behind that notion. But they're giving us a hint that there is something more on the horizon, right? And what do we get? But nothing but that. We get that thing on the horizon. It's flippin' great. Slipknot has 3 percussionists, so there's a lot of heavy and powerful drum tones. Lovely. I can feel those. I was going to talk. When I said the drum was raw, that is what I meant. When you play, there's no cymbal, there's no, hi-hat or snare drum or anything, minimal snare, but there's no, normal, drum kit beat, right? It's literally just, it's literally just toms, just and that gives this kind of raw, unfiltered feeling. So cool. Listen to it. With the cymbal involved as well, but those toms are just lovely. So powerful. Oh, okay. You can hear that, right? How do we know that things are kicking up a gear? Because the nature of the bottom guitars changed. They're now forming full accompaniment as opposed to just an acoustic guitar kind of strumming at it. Plucking at it. We've now got some strumming. Listen to the strumming. That. Yes. Oh. Oh, the piano at the top, like. Dun, dun.
So break yourself against my stones and spit your pity in my soul.
Oh, I've got to pause. I'm going to get copyright struck, but. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay. When that finally breaks, it's like it's breaking, but not yet. Then breaking again, but not yet. And then finally breaking for real. And it's like, it's incredible. So cool. Oh, goodness. If you have a look, I love how like everything is just high key, like everything's most replayed. If you look at like the YouTube stuff here, this is so interesting. Okay, right. Look here. There's a lot going on here. If you look for musical complexity, you've got like the strumming in the guitars. You've got the drums finally playing full kit. Then you've got that piano coming from the top going bum 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 bum. It's just fantastic. Bum bum bum. Yes. Bum, bum, bum. It's the piano again. It's just creating a little bit more oomph, you know? It's so cool.
So break yourself against my stones.
Ah, that's like my favorite part. That's so cool. Wait, we warm up to it. It's like, yeah, this is when we're breaking. It's like this is the part that we've been anticipating, and like we've been leading up to this with all this acoustic mono stuff, and now it's all stereo and like surround, and it's hitting you in both ears, and then suddenly we break with the drums, and we're like, oh my goodness, this is so cool. Then they get more drums, and we're like, what's happening? And then you get this. Wait, oh, not yet. Hold on. Oh! Oh, so cool, so cool. Oh, that's when we like really breaking. It's like a release of emotion. That's what that is. So cool. Oh my goodness. Hi Kai, welcome. Welcome. We're listening to Slipknot in today's music stream. Oh, okay. Why do people do false drops? In this case, it serves different purposes. In this case, the purpose is to highlight the lyrics. Something about the same. Let's listen to the lyrics. Here we go. You ran away, you're all the same. That's the message, that's the emotional message that they're crying out for here with all this emotion that's coming loose in the drum beats and stuff. So what's happening, and if they want to really focus on that, they just drop all the instruments for just a few beats and then come back in with that emotional powerhouse. Wait for it. Here we go. Okay. And... oh, and it's so, don't underestimate as a listener, as a composer, as an arranger, don't underestimate the power of silence in music. This is not even complete silence. It's just a break from the drums. Don't underestimate it. It can be so powerful not inherently, but because of how it interacts with everything else. Listen to, like, we've been given this complete noise. It's good, but there's so much going on. There's like so many elements. It's like all this emotion is outpouring, and then it's like you're crying a lot, and then you get a moment to breathe. There's just this, and then you go back to screaming again. Wait for it. Okay? It's like we're crying out, and then that's exactly what's happening here. That's why they quote unquote false drop. That's what a false drop is. That is, oh, that's fantastic. That is so cool. Kai, how you doing? Everything okay? I'm not able to see. I'm not sure if there was a message sent, but maybe he disappeared. But it's okay. Don't worry. Yes, that is what a gap in like taking the drums away or just holding on a guitar note. It's just, it's such a impactful moment. Yes. Oh. And we come back with that melody right at the end to just remind us of where we've been. Amazing. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you, Karina, for that. That was great. What is your take on it? Let me know all of your thoughts. Tell me everything you think about this piece. This is absolutely fantastic. This song is very difficult to Slipknot's usual stuff, but it's definitely one of their god tier songs. I mean, yeah, whenever I hear Slipknot, whenever I hear the name Slipknot, I obviously we know like what genre you usually associate a band like Slipknot with. You only need to look at their costumes to kind of assume, you know. But I think that I think people misunderstand when they hear about metal bands is they think it's a pretty boomer take, if you ask me, but people often think that metal bands are like all about volume and stuff, and they're not about like sort of it's like getting volume and sort of scream singing and like lots of guitar and stuff, and to think of metal music like that is to really misunderstand what it's about and to misunderstand the real emotion that's behind it, and most importantly, in my opinion, to misunderstand the power behind the vocalist's abilities, because man, can those singers sing. Oh my goodness. Not just the instrumentalist's ability, which is already impressive, but the ability of the singers. Oh, it's amazing. So cool. I first found this song when I was like 11 years old. I loved Slipknot at the time, and boy was this impactful on me when I was younger. I'm not sure about the lyrics. We are going into this in terms of music and not in terms of lyrics. If you'd like me to analyze the lyrics, I can. We can talk about that in like a poetry sense, because I can do that too. I am also an English teacher. But from a musical standpoint, amazing. Oh, I love the release in that at the end, and that there are multiple levels of release as well. Super cool. Alrighty. I streamed for 6.5 hours this morning. That doesn't mean I'm going to end the stream. I'm just going to take it a little bit slow. So I think I'm done for now with music. We're going to move on to some gaming soon. So I'm just going to take a 5-minute break to just set things up. Thanks for joining me for this far. And yeah, don't go away. This is My Remedy by Sekmos, Yell5er, and Peter Claymore. Don't go away. We'll be right back. back we are. Let's see if we can capture this. Lovely. Pew. Good evening and welcome back to The Outer Worlds. It's been a while since we've played this, and I'm looking forward to finishing it. So, we're gonna... Oh, where we last left off, we just landed at the Roseway Gardens. Why are we here again? That's a good question. We are here to investigate a distress signal that came from Roseway. And we're doing this because Gladys needs us to do it. Why are we doing what Gladys wants? Because Gladys has a card, like an ID card, that we need to do this. So, the big difference here is that there's no one to greet us here. So this is a potential problem. I'm going to search around the ship to see if there's like anything to loot around here. Probably not though. Yeah, that's going to be a no. And then we'll see. Let's read here. What's going on here? And I'm going to have chat open just in case. Okay. And I'm also going to eat a cookie. Insert captain's identification cartridge to initiate remote landing. Okay. I don't think we can do that. Alright, we're moving here. There's no one like... There's a vending machine. No enemies. We're not stealing things. So there's no one around. That's a little strange. Okay. I'm not buying things yet. Oh, hello. I'm not buying things yet. I'm selling things that I don't need. And when I say things I don't need, I mean like the things with hangover things. I'm gonna sell this. I'm also gonna sell all my junk. Yeah, hangover, sell. If it gives me a bad, like if it gives me something bad, then I'm selling it, because I have too much stuff. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh well, it's fine. I have too much stuff. I might as well just use the stuff that gives me good things, you know. So I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to put this down so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think this is all good. Alright, what about buying? Got anything fun? Oh, that's expensive. Oh my goodness. Look at that! That's an incredible amount of damage. What? I mean, this is just normal stuff, I think. Yeah, normal stuff here. Normal stuff here. 4,000. This is incredibly expensive. Okay. Armor here is advanced defensive armor. Don't really care that much. The electrocharged surface is cool. Yeah, I've sold everything I could. What about this one? Hello. Anything here? What kind of cookies you got? I have... Okay. So... This is... choco chip cookies from... It's choco chip cookies from a place called E-Mart. But... E-Mart is like a convenience store, but it's also like a big grocery store chain as well. Like it's from the same company. And I don't know what it is about these, but they come in like little snack packs. Like they're 4 little cookies in there. And I could literally eat an entire box of these in one sitting. Like a whole bucket I have done that before. Not good for me, but I've done it before. They're incredibly good. Okay, final one. Here we go. Ooh, okay, plasma carbine. Yeah, we've looked at that. The shock cannon is there too. Yeah, we have a shock cannon. Okay, sweet. Right. Ooh, some cool stuff we can loot. That's always fun. Nothing in here. I wonder what happened to everyone here. I suppose we'll soon find out. Can we go through here? No. Wait, maybe we can. Oh, no. Okay. Oh. Something was shiny up there. I could have sworn I saw that. There's a sprat over there. Let's have a look at the surrounding area. Yeah, there's a thing over there. I'm gonna just explore. I mean, this is not a very big map. I'm gonna just explore this place first, and we'll see what happened, and then I'll just clear the rest of the area before we go.
Looking into that distress call? Not that I mislike feeling the wind in my hair.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, Pavati. There was a distress call. Let's go organize it first. Don't worry about it. We're all good. Right, we're just gonna go straight to the distress call. Don't worry too much.
Captain? Something bit them.
Oh.
Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
Oh.
Got it. Heads down.
Security blade. Something bit them with more teeth than strictly necessary. Something with the strength to take a tree down. This is very strange. Did someone rip up the road? Ooh. This is very creepy. We're just gonna save quickly. We've also got a sniper rifle, so we're just gonna use that quickly. That's moving. Is that an enemy? Let's see. Oh, something for us. All these crows moving around, and I feel. Oh. Oh.
Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
A raptidon. Alright, Pavati, I see you mean... I think we found your thing with more teeth than is necessary. Yeah, the part... Your path thing's a little bit screwed, my friend. That's okay, it happens. But I can't move you, so we're just gonna... Oh, there's a whole city over here. Okay, right. We're gonna just... let's get through this. Gristle?
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff.
Of course they will. Okay.
Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
Alright, this is a place that looks a bit like Edgewater, but it's obviously seen better days. Oh. Oh, plasma cutters. These are corporate troops. Something happened to that. That does not sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. I do not like the sound of these things in the trees. Okay, let's open that. Ooh, some cool stuff. That security blade, is that a... That's oh, interesting. Oh, it's like a little baton. That's very cool. Doesn't really do a lot, but you know, it's something. We'll grab some stuff to sell later. No one else gonna use these probably. Oh, riot control helmet. Okay. Oh, cool. Some info. Snake skin. Interesting. Okay.
Delays in loading due to
Right. Just a second. Okay. Here we go. Terminal access. Property of Auntie Cleo. Remember, Auntie knows best. Any thoughts to the contrary will be met with immediate and swift disciplinary action. Alright, let's look at the messages. First, a message from administration. Welcome, B. Martin. From administration to B. Martin. Dear Sir and or Madam. So, okay, an auto message. Effective immediately, all operations in the Roseway Laboratory and Outpost have been terminated. Auntie Cleo values your commitment to serving our company and will arrange for your transportation and relocation to one of 3 available Auntie Cleo worker facilities with the following restrictions. Relocation fees will be deducted from pay. Of course they will. If your pay is insufficient to cover necessary relocation fees, you may apply for a relocation fee loan. This is making me angry already. Approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. If you would like to apply for an audit, please submit a request form for a place in our surprise audit waitlist. Please include your audit fee paid in full. If you cannot pay for your audit, please apply for an audit fee loan. Approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. Thank you for cooperating with Auntie Cleo's relocation and site erasure protocol. Site erasure? Please remember that effective immediately, all registered Auntie Cleo workers are strictly forbidden from confirming or denying the existence of the Roseway Laboratory and Outpost. Violating this directive may be punishable by a fine, mandatory re-education, or a surprise audit. Okay. Now, there's a lot to unpack. I use this to teach about capitalism. This is the most on-the-nose, like, way of illustrating how you are essentially held hostage for the things that the system says you have to do. You are told that you have to do something, but in order for you to do it, you need to do something that you may not be able to financially do, but you still have to do it. And that is wrong. And if you look around and you see someone who is being forced all the way from sort of being forced to move, but having to pay for the move, even though they are not choosing to move, all the way to the very basic concept of being forced to live on the street because they don't have enough money for a house, those are both wrong. They couldn't be laying it on thicker in this message. Okay. Hi. Hi, Taters. Welcome. Good morning. Just in time for some Outer Worlds. How are you? How are you today? Hey, Kai's back. I'm back. Yammer, my Wi-Fi has been very poopy. That's understandable. Don't worry. I understand. Let's look at some personal files. How you doing, Kai? Everything okay? This is an error. All personal files have been purged from terminal memory. Please be informed all data and information stored in Roseway Laboratory and Outpost terminals are the property of Auntie Cleo. Any attempt to restore lost data constitutes theft. Auntie Cleo appreciates your cooperation. Okay, so they were relocating all the workers because they wanted to purge this laboratory of something. But then a distress signal came out. So what happened? Did they not evict all the workers in time? Like, what happened? And what on earth were they doing in here?
Looks like we missed the fun.
Yeah. I really don't enjoy the sounds that are going on in the background. That is not something that fills me with confidence as to how I'm going to do this. These are very large and very mean looking, and I don't know what to do about that. I have a feeling that this is some top tier, grade A, what we like to call in the business, foreshadowing. And I don't like that. Well, I'm alright. Who needs sleep, right? Taters, how much sleep have you received? This is an important question. And depending on your answer, I might tell you to leave. And go get some sleep. But if you feel like you can handle it, I'm still glad that you're here. Now, before I go in there, I am kind of intrigued as to what's going on there. I want to go check out just those last few Just those last few things. Clear the roadway. No less than... Oh! That's what they look like. Very interesting. I did not notice that at all. Thank you, companions, for helping me. I really enjoy... Yes! Oh! Are you okay? I don't know how to help you with this, but that was very, very scary. That was a scary noise. Also, that was... I love how my reflex was just... Oh, cool, there's an enemy. Just empty the mag. Just mag dump immediately until they stop moving. Oi. That person got really unlucky. Alright. Jammer? Sprichst du Deutsch or sprichst du Nederlands? It's Afrikaans, actually. Because Kai is South African. Kai is my cousin, actually. Because he's South African, we're doing Afrikaans. I don't think I spelled spreek correctly. That's okay. Don't worry. I got between 3 and 4 hours. Okay, that's alright. One of my kids got up as soon as I laid down last night. Oh. I can't imagine it. Cannot imagine. That's awful. I'm so sorry. Are you feeling okay? If you're here for like a mental health break, I'm happy. You use me for that. I'm totally fine with that. Ooh, bits. We love bits. Okay, Dad. Maybe this came from a worker. I'm writing this on the odds that you found your way back here. Oh, damn it. Sorry I wasn't here to see you. They're moving us out of town. All of us. I don't know where we're going. Hoping that wherever it is, they've got a lab as nice as Roseway's. We were doing some good work. Real science for once. I don't know why they're moving us, and I don't know when we'll see each other again. And Dad, do me a favor and burn this journal. I'm not allowed to even mention the name Roseway. Far as corporate's concerned, this town never existed. I don't want to get in trouble. Yo, that's crazy. Right, I'm gonna save and just give me a second. Alright, hello, I'm back. Yeah, I plugged in my phone, turned on some music, and bam, kid is out of bed. It's 7:30 a.m. now, so I figured I might as well stay up because my kids will be up in about an hour. Oy. That's an unfortunate one. I'm sorry for your situation, but again, I'm very glad you're here, and we're gonna maybe we can keep things low key for Tater, shall we? It's 7:30 a.m. Let's give him a bit of a break, huh? Alright, so yeah, they evacuated all the workers of the lab and forbade them from even speaking the name Roseway. So they must have done something or planned to do something really bad here. And I really want to know what that is. I mean, this is what's left of a house, right? Okay. Very nice. Very nice. And the road ends. Okay. I don't know if there's anything up there. I've been told there are secrets in this game, but, you know, I'm not really sure. Yeah, this seems like... Oh, never mind. Hello. The vermin? What? You know when I said I was told there were secrets in this game? Oh my goodness. Hold on now. This is 123 damage. It's a revolver. This is double the auto mag. Oh my goodness. It's got knockout damage. It may use the heavier, more expensive ammo, but it's worth it. This is what I wanted. Oh my goodness. I mean, this thing, the one that I have does higher DPS because it's got a nicer, like, rate of fire. But I do want to try this out. Oh, it's a classic revolver. That is so cool. Yep, and this is why we explore, people. No low-key, haha. Okay, fine. No low-key? Excellent.
We're streaming. We're doing the Outer Worlds gameplay. And I'm exploring every crack, nook and cranny. Just to find one tiny gun that looks even slightly like a revolver. We are very high-key. I just broke my leg. Now I'm limping. And we're looking for some creatures to kill.
Was that enough? Is that okay? Ooh, a canid feral. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot these guys.
Don't mess with us.
Woo! That was awesome. That's an alpha. Oh god. Oh. Oh, I stunned it.
That again.
That's awesome. Oh, it attacked me and got stunned by my electricity. That's freaking great. You okay, cool. I've got a broken leg and that was interesting. Just gonna search around because we know now there are secrets and I haven't tried the revolver yet. I'm gonna do that. Gonna just jump all over the place. A lot of this is like figuring out how to jump without like killing yourself. Okay. Still just looking around. Oh, I heard some enemies. Wait, there's a distillery. Oh, is this a wait, what? Oh, this is like a... Oh.
Oh, yeah. I know what this is. Sometimes folks at the cannery would ask me to set these up for them.
This is an alcohol distillery. Okay, cool. They were making vodka here. Interesting. That is a woolly cow rug. Excellent. And some cool food for us. Sweet. Didn't really help these people much. It really feels like this entire town was like it feels like corporate put this town to the torch with animals. Like that's what it feels like. Oh. No more secret stuff. 90 seconds of low-key, and then just chaos. This game is really pretty to watch. It really is! The first thing I thought when I played this game, the first screenshot I took, if you scroll down really far on my Twitter, you'll find it, because it's like a long time ago. But the first thing that I did when I started this game properly, was I took a screenshot. Because I mean, skybox or not, that is gorgeous, isn't it? It's just so pretty. The colors blend so nicely, and the way the day-night cycles work is just super satisfying as well. Okay, so we're now walking around the back end of this distress signal place. And I saw my gun like moved red for a bit. Ah, there we go. Because those are where the canids are. We're going to do a little bit of sniping in a second. First, there's some ammo for us. We leave no stone unturned. Stunning. Oh, absolutely. But is it Negroni stunning? With Prosecco in it. Oh, okay, so where are these things? They're over there. There's one there. We're sneaky. We are going sneaky, sneaky. Right, there's one there and one there. I can only really count two. Oh, is that a third? Yeah, that's a third. Okay, great. We're going to grab the feral first, because Oh no, the mongrel will definitely kill in one shot. Okay, cool. Mongrel first. Lovely. Very good. Couldn't see us at all. Let's grab that one and... Excellent. Let's go take it out. That revolver kicks like a truck. Oh my goodness. That was excellent. That was very smooth, by the way. If I do say so myself, that was a pretty smooth fight. Right, before we go on and actually before we actually go further down that way, I'm not going down that way, and I'm instead going to go back because we have a distress signal to investigate first. So that takes priority. Ooh, another big fight. Okay. Yes, Auntie Cleo. I'm aware you're playing the jingle. Yeah, we're gonna just... They're not gonna use it. It's fine. Sure. There was a real big fight here. Okay, nothing left. I know the door's there, but I want to go through the main door first. The one that the game wants me to go through. I'm doing this naturally. More raptidons. Okay, hold on. Right, so they're over there. Yeah, I'm fine with killing those ones. Let's see. All right. Well, right. Raptidon there. That's called a Raptidon Colossus. Not really sure how I feel about that. That's called a Spitter. That looks like a ranged one. Anything else in the area? I'm not seeing any more. Okay, cool. Right, then I'm going to quickly save just in case. And we're going to just give myself some meds quickly. What does this give me? Yeah. You know what? Let's do it. Oh, that's what the big one looks like. Okay. Let's go. Here we go. Boink. Oh, no. All right, let's go. Ah, one down. All right, let's take the revolver out. Oh! Are you okay? Okay, that's down. One more. And I think they're good. You guys did great. Damn, I didn't even have to pull out the revolver. Excellent job. Very nice. That was awesome. Okay, I think we're good. We can now go around and we can go back in the first, main entrance area. Don't forget. Man, I have an eye for loot, I'm telling you. That scared the shit out of me. Alright, we're gonna go in here. Here we go. Do a quick manual save quickly. That was so slick. Well done. Thank you. I actually think I'm not doing too bad. Hello again, internet, please work. That one was massive. Yeah. Okay, it's cool that you said though, but the TJO is interesting because if you say that in a South African accent, it sounds like wow, like jaw. Like we say that all the time. So I read that in a South African way. The Titus Androidicus, a new original masterpiece from the director of Nevermind. Right. Boy. I mean, look, I do expect there to be... Oh, there are people here. Yeah, they're survivors. Okay, what the hell are you doing here? Huh?
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
Raps are raptidons, right? Okay. Alright, I guess this answers your question. Oh, Ellie says, yeah, I guess this answers your question as to where tarmac security is, Ellie.
Somehow, I'm not reassured, Captain.
Yeah, you and me both, ma'am.
Did you send a distress call?
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
Well, why not?
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
I need slippers. I'm cold. It's minus, like, 16 today. Yeah, tonight is going to get to minus 16. Yeah. I was just thinking that. Because our water... if you've just joined the stream, one of our water pipes burst because it's so cold. And so we had to, like, reset the water and, like, replug the pipe and stuff. We were worried. I was starting to worry that we were not going to have a boiler for our underfloor heating, like, for a night where it's minus 16, and we might, like, literally freeze. Not allowed to send a distress call. Yes. So what's happened here, Taters, is this laboratory and facility, essentially, like a whole town, is called Roseway. We received a distress call from it after it went dark, and now we've learned that the company who runs this place had a lab here with scientists. We also learned that the scientists have started to work on something like real, but they wouldn't say what it was. And then they all got a message that said that corporate wanted to move them immediately, to relocate them at the workers' expense, of course, and that made me mad. But we learned that the workers all had to be relocated, and the town of Roseway was to be erased from existence. Like no one was allowed to talk about Roseway at all. Like, very suddenly, they wouldn't tell them why. Also, of course. So, yeah, that's why there was no distress call allowed to be sent. But we got one anyway, so we're just here to investigate what's going on. We have a fiber shortage. Oh no. Also, yeah, I also read that in a South African way. Yeah, you also was like, yo, Joe, that was a massive one. When everyone's dead? Yeah, exactly. Well, everyone's dead because of the animals, but based on the timeline, I think the abandonment, the relocation happened like they sent the announcement, but there are a lot of dead scientists here, so I feel like it was done like before. Like it was done, and then before they could relocate them, the animals attacked. Yeah. Anyway, what happened here?
Alarms went off, wraps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
Broke loose? Are they working on raptidons here? Wait, did you have them yeah, oh, I can ask this question.
Forget I said anything about that.
Okay, well, what can you tell me about them?
Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig. Them's good eating.
What do they taste like?
Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow.
All right, Burke.
Anything else you'd like to know?
I want to know who's in charge so they can tell me more than you have.
Scientist. Name of Anton Crane.
Okay.
Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
All right, I'll,
Oh, before I forget.
see you later.
Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Very cool. Very cool. We love corporations fighting while the workers suffer. Amazing. Okay.
Carry on.
These are corporates. These are Auntie Cleo corporates, which is like a different... Oh, this is... Oh, okay, but like, I mean... This is Fallout Borderlands... Bioshock Infinite. That's what this is. Fallout Borderlands Bioshock Infinite. This is so cool. Right, what do we got here? We got 3 things to do. We've got to, like, investigate everything. Let's look on that side, since, there's a pretty small map. Let's go around here. Let's look around here. We can go grab all this Raptidon meat. We can sell it later. Oh! Oh, we're stealing things. Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna just stealth and steal then. That's fine. I don't mind stealing things as long as it's things that I need. I didn't really need all of that. So I think I've just contradicted myself instantly, but it's fine. This looks dangerous. I'm not going to stand by it for a long time. Is that a sprat? This I need. That I don't need. Is this some sort of Jurassic Park shit? Yeah, I mean, like... situation, yeah, sorry. But yes, these Raptidons, it feels like they were experimenting on them only for them to, like, have escaped in a move that, like, no one saw coming, surprisingly. Alright, I'm gonna leave because Wi-Fi's too bad. Oh, sorry, Kai, but, you know, have a great day. Love you, bye. Okay, there's a sprat here. We're gonna... Oh, this is why we... Lovely. Oh. Oh, you want a cookie? Yeah. You can have these two. Or do you want like a full... Okay. Awesome. We love this. Why am I stealing? Because it has no impact on the game. In games where it would have an impact on the game, I would not be. Like in my Skyrim roleplay, Dulugash has no qualms about stealing because he is out for himself. Unless it's, you know, like someone who's down on their luck. Like, I don't think he would steal from beggars or anything. Like, he already made that pretty clear in Bruma. Hello. There's a chicken here. There are 2 chickens here. In a world
In a world with dangerous, scaly, spiny creatures with teeth as big as your arm, 2 chickens stand alone against the rising tide of carnivorous creatures that seek to destroy your way of life, and also the raptidons. Because earlier I was talking about corporate.
Okay, hello. Oh, you're the person who runs this place. Alright, I'm just gonna see if there's anything that I can steal from you. No, actually. Except for that. That's heavy ammo. Okay. There's no back room here. Alright, hi! Gonna just save. Let's have a chat.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
You're just stealing from Aunt Cleo, so it's all good. I'm sure they have insurance. I agree. Like, 100%. I feel bad. I don't feel like a whiff bad about stealing from a corporation. Alright, if you've come to end my life... Wait, are they, like, being sent to kill you? Did you send the distress call?
Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Under control? Not from where I'm standing. What are you hiding?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable.
Okay, it sounds like he's corporate protected, but he also feels... he's just let it loose that he feels personal about this, so... Okay, then why cancel the... I'm gonna sort of, like, call him on this. To you or the colony?
Those need not be mutually exclusive. My work would benefit everyone, and not just within our colony.
Okay. Would you like to tell me what's happening then?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs, and loosed our research subjects, the raptidons.
Okay.
If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
Why? A little overdramatic, wouldn't you say? Yeah, honestly, if you just tell me what you're researching, I'd have a better idea of what's at stake here.
You have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make the situation any worse. All right. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
You're kidding. So it wasn't even like we're trying to like re-engineer like creatures to make them faster and stronger and build like a raptidon army or anything dramatic. You're just trying to make toothpaste? This is the best reflection of capitalism. Because it's not like instead of like new innovative things coming out like capitalism says it does, instead it's just iPhone 5, iPhone 6, iPhone 7, iPhone 8, toothpaste 1, toothpaste 2, toothpaste 3. There's no innovation whatsoever. And any innovation that comes out of capitalism is purely coincidental and has nothing to do with capitalism.
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene.
Yeah,
May
I'm
I
the same,
continue?
Taters. Yeah. Only if you'd like me to punch you in the throat. No, go on.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
I mean, that's pretty interesting, but, like... I guess... I mean, option 1 says it... You can couch whatever you like. It's still just toothpaste. Diet toothpaste. Yeah. Like... Okay, cool. Why do we want appetite suppressants? So that we can keep our workers, like, working insanely long hours.
Not just any diet toothpaste. The ultimate diet
Oh
toothpaste.
my god. It's not worth your life. I wouldn't care if it was the ultimate rocket fuel.
Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition. But you're missing the point.
That's anything. That's chemistry.
Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Apazap diet toothpaste in and of itself, we're talking about my career here as well.
Apazap. I love how I can just, like, keep talking to him about it, and then there's an option that's like, please, I don't want to hear this. Just tell me what you need. I'll do the quest. I think that might be for, like, players who've done this before. There's just an option that's like, just give me the quest. Oh, man. Apazap?
Nice, is it not? Came up with that myself. It's a shame our marketing department is almost as befuddled as my co-workers here.
Alright, I'll remove them, retrieve your research. Want me to deal with the raptidons too?
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab.
Who's Jameson?
My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him.
I'll find him.
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork.
Yeah, Apazap. It's an incredible name, truly. I don't believe their lives mean nothing more to you than paperwork.
Of course they do. Please don't mistake my ambition for callousness.
I don't want to, like, I wouldn't be super confrontational, but to be fair, I kind of want to see where we go with this. You must see how one could do exactly that, can't you?
It's just that their constant complaining can begin to wear. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. It's infuriating.
You really are an insufferable jackass. I guess I'll just have to take your word for it. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care enough to engage with him. Jeez. I mean, he's a dick, but I don't need to tell him that he's a dick. I think his situation right now, like, life is already kind of, you know, nudging him and going, "Hey, you're a dick."
Says this guy's already wrapped fodder.
100% agree, Ellie.
Something on your mind?
Okay. Oh, where's Parvati? There we go. Hi.
Something you need?
What do you think of the new guy, Felix?
He seems like a nice boy to me. I'm glad you gave him a shot.
I thought you didn't like strangers generally.
Yeah, but I got a good feeling about him, is all.
Okay.
I mean, sure, he's a bit rough around the edges. I bet he just needs somebody to show him a better path.
You think I'm the right sort?
You might surprise yourself.
Oh, thanks, Parvati. Very cool. Ellie?
Something on your...
Anything else
I'm
to
a
say for
surgeon.
yourself?
Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of space. Well, my blood type... that about covers it. Shall we get back?
Yeah.
No complaints here?
Okay, cool. Yeah, she's still very private. That's fine. Alrighty. More raptidons to loot. Very cool. Whoa, and never mind. I am over encumbered. Alright, so if I can... I mean, I'm walking now, but I'm just going to keep grabbing things. If I can find a vending machine, then I'll just go there. Vending machine anywhere? Hello? Oh, I love how I'm just stealing things in broad daylight and no one cares. It's great, truly.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill, over the garage.
Okay.
Top of the hill's Raptidon territory. Sit down.
I don't need to do it myself. I can stay here if you want.
So you'd send someone else on your damn fool mission.
Okay.
I told you, you're staying put.
You're not listening. We can stop this.
Hmm.
Only thing stopping them beasts is high caliber kinetics.
Interesting.
If we close the vent shaft, we can contain them.
This is the third. This is the third one. So we can either kill them all or contain them all. I'm obviously going to go for the more humane option, which in this instance, I'm kind of...
The vent shaft are how the
I'm kind of not sure about. Because they are experimenting on them. And that's not good. They didn't see me. Yeah. Like, I don't mind taking the risk that God is talking about that this is. Because I'm obviously going to try and do the right thing. But then, at the same time, the right thing might be killing them. Because I don't really think that you know, a life of experimentation for animals is the best one.
Bar crawl, Captain.
Don't worry, we'll be fine. I just want to have a look at things. Let's see if there's something we can... Yeah, nope, okay. Hi!
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Security's gonna tell you to make tracks.
Okay.
Want to treat yourself before you go? Something for the road, maybe?
Oh! People are dead everywhere, and he's like, don't kill the big scaly doggo that wants to eat you. Oh, my 8-year-old is up, so I gotta run. Have a great night. Thanks for the distraction. Thank you! Thanks for being here. And good luck getting kids to school and stuff. And by school, I mean, you know, with you, but you know what I mean. Have a great day. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm gonna end the stream now soon anyway, so you didn't miss much. But yeah, thanks. Have a great day, friend. See you soon. Goodbye. Also, if you didn't see the new streaming schedule, it's up on the Discord. I've like reduced the number of days because I've got a job soon. Anyway, bye. Bye. Heart. Okay, awesome. Right. Alright, so you seem eager to get rid of me.
I don't really know you. Roseway's supposed to be closed off to visitors. Stands to reason you could be a corporate spy of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, there's nothing in my contract that says I can't sell the corporate spies. Your bits are the same as anybody else's.
Alright, let me ask you some questions.
Sure. Not like I get many customers. Can't say I do. Annie Cleo products satisfy all of our nutritional needs. At least they used to. My folks filled their whole pantry with all sorts of Annie Cleo products. These days, we don't get much in the way of variety. Maybe some tripicale pasta or some ketchup if we're lucky. I hear it's like that all over the colony. We eat what we can get, and we don't get much.
Alright, so why is this place called the 17th Bar?
I'm so glad you asked. Some people say the name refers to the 17 rungs in Auntie Cleo's official ladder of corporate advancement. These people are wrong.
Okay.
Truth is, we've been established, closed down, renamed, re-established, and then reopened a grand total of 17 times in the last 40 years.
Incredible.
Corporate's still deliberating over a new name. The matter remains hotly contested in committee, but we're expecting a decision within the next 5 to 7 years. Exciting times.
There's so many layers to this that I can use to talk about. What else can we? Yeah, the fact that corporate is contesting this in committee. I'm gonna use this to talk about democratization. One of the core tenets and functions of socialism, as a natural response to capitalism, is a move to, instead of instead of going to work at your it's a move to democratize the workforce and the workplace. So instead of you getting a job and you have a boss and that's just your boss and you have no say in who is your boss. So if your boss is horrible, you just get a shitty time at your job. Instead of that, you go to work, you apply to a job, you get a job, and then during the job, if your boss is bad, you can all get together as a workforce and vote them out and replace them with a new boss. And then the new boss can be a boss and do things. And if that boss is bad, you vote them out and you get a new boss on top of that. And that's the idea. That's not full socialism, it's just a core tenet of it, and it prevents things like this. It prevents committees from sitting over things and making decisions that affect the workforce, like this lady right here, without their input at all, without the input of anyone else. Corporate just makes decisions and you follow them. Aren't you tired of that? Like, isn't that really irritating? Wouldn't you prefer to make decisions about your workplace like yourself? That is a natural response to capitalism.
Technically, I'm not in business at all. Roseway closed down years ago. Corporate still sends us the occasional shipment of necessities through unofficial back channels. Of course, if something goes wrong, like one of our guards drinking himself to an early grave or raptidons running wild, corporate won't acknowledge we ever existed.
Uh-huh. Very cool. I mean, you're so valuable to them, of course.
Sure.
All right, let's I got a cool discount. Let's sell some things. Here we go. Right, so this one I'm actually going to keep because, yeah, this is all mine. Right, automag. This assault rifle is, yeah, that's mine. Same. Now, I do think I've equipped everyone with all the stuff they need. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're okay on equipment and stuff. I don't think I need to save anything, to be quite honest. Medical stuff, engineering, tech skills, sneak. Yeah, we can just sell all of that. That's fine. Anything that gives me like a, yeah, nicotine low. Hangover. Nicotine low. Hangover. Hangover. Oh, the raptidon meat is edible. That's great. Nicotine low. Nicotine low. This is awesome. Love selling this. Got myself 8,000 bits. Freaking amazing. Yeah, should be fine on that. Let's sell all the junk. Excellent. Can you repair everything? 281 bits. I could probably repair this at a workbench, but I don't actually know where there is one, so I'll just repair anyway. Right, what do you got for me? Nothing, but I did sell it, so that's what I wanted to do. Okay, right, you guys are next. Oh, no. No, you're not. That's the comms center. Oh, hello.
We are experiencing a security event, sir and/or madam. Please vacate the premises
And/or.
immediately and return to your domicile or designated work.
That is a very nice way of saying it. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm here to help.
You are? But corporate never told me they were sending a fixer. Nobody tells me nothing.
Why? You're just like a worker. Why would they tell you anything? You don't mean anything to them, man. Wake up. Right, so were you at the lab?
I have strict orders not to talk about anything that happens in a classified area. Please remember that Anti-Cleo Pharmaceuticals is not responsible for any loss of life or grievous physical injury sustained while on company premises.
This is a nice place to talk about it. This is called a liability clause, or other words, a limited liability clause. You, as a company, in modern law, at least in South African law, are not allowed to do this anymore. You are not allowed to, try as you might, you are not allowed to include a clause that exemplifies you from all misconduct just while on company premises. Obviously, this is dystopia, so these laws don't exist for this company, so they can do that. But at least in South African law, last I checked, you're not allowed to put in a clause that excludes you from complete liability. And if you do, it'll still be fine until a dispute happens and the employee can just, or the person aggrieved, can just ignore it anyway and can just continue to sue you based on negligence. The exception to it is like, you can put it in, but the exception will always exist, and that is gross negligence. So if you really screwed up, if it was very, very obviously your fault as a company, then that clause won't apply. The court will overrule it for sure. I thought you said this place was a classified area.
Roseway Lab is a highly classified facility. I am not allowed to confirm or deny its alleged existence.
Great. All right, cool. We're standing here, but what do you do?
I am not allowed to disclose the details of my contract.
Right, cool. You do that. I'm gonna... Oh, these things just point me in, like, you know, the direction of the outside. Let's go in here. What's this? What's this? This is Roseway Luxury Apartments. Ooh. Wanted Phineas Wells. Yeah, there we go. Hi. Oh, we are talking to people here. Okay, great. Oh, and there's vending machines. Yay. Oh, some of this would be nice. This is Mr. Acid. It's 4,000 bits. Not happening though, but very cool. Speedy Mate barrel. Rate of fire. Oh, that's great. Mag to zap, Mr. Ouch, and toughened. Okay. What about this? It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Ooh, mag to melt as well. That's awesome. Oh, at CNPs, we know our CNPs. Love it. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Hello.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez.
Hi, Vaughn.
Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
Hi, Vaughn. Where were you when the outlaws attacked?
Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses.
Nah.
We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work.
Hey, no job's worth dying for.
Dr. Crane might say otherwise. Me? When those guys started shooting the place up, I was first out the door.
Yeah.
I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean?
Okay. Well, we're likely headed that way. Well, actually, not until you explain. Details, please.
I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Okay.
Extracting how? No, wait, maybe I don't want to know.
Oh,
In certain social
no.
situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug.
It's an aphrodisiac. Does it work?
The results are outside the margin of error. Technically.
Why do you do that with a smirk? I see your facial expressions, Obsidian Games. Okay, cut to the chase.
Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside.
Second lab down the road. And when I get there? Wait, why are there two labs?
The newer lab is built for, more sensitive work. We mostly use the old lab for storage these days.
Okay, and should you be telling me about this?
No. But there are outlaws shooting it up. I'm guessing it hasn't been secret for a while.
That's true. All right, Anton told me about the other lab.
Don't mention this to Anton, okay? He's kind of a tight ass about the lab. Like, squeeze coal into diamond type. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back.
Okay.
I have a big room all to myself. Dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here. If you have a buyer. To help me out, I'll cut you in for a share. I'll even pay you before I am, when you deliver to me.
All right, keep an eye out.
Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
I just want the XP, to be quite honest.
Where are we headed?
Okay, cool.
How do you suppose that stuff's used? Do you drink it, or is it like perfume? I'm not interested, just curious.
I feel like it might be perfume, to be honest. If the musk is the aphrodisiac, then it would... I feel like it would be perfume. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. God, see, even I'm humming it now. I've been corrupted. The music is very nice in this. I like it's super subtle. Doesn't really like insist that it should be heard. It's just chill. It's just nice and chill. Oh, I do enjoy stealing these things. Oh, hold on a sec. Okay, we're good. Just confirm this. Okay, we're awesome. Right, and here, and here. Secret door. Cool. We're just ransacking everything. Oh, there's an upstairs.
You're underestimating the importance of the 8th back.
Blankenship, she's okay. But Lunsford has the highest rate of foot goals per game.
Tossball, okay.
But if you cross-reference with the skills of the opposing team, his hand goal rate plummets.
What?
Lunsford plays worse against better teams. Blankenship plays better. As you were.
I don't have time for this.
These are named. It's interesting that they're named, but you can't talk to them. Oh, we got a lab key card. Very interesting. There's a workbench in there. More Phineas Wells. Oh, I'm actually wrong. There's a workbench right here. That is amazing. And there is a key card over there. Let's have a look quickly. Yeah, before we sell things, let's break down what we don't use here. Ooh, Raptidon Handler's armor. This is dialogue skills. Oh, that's cool. Wait, it's got an electrocharged surface. Corrosion armor rating. And it's got the Nightingale step. See, this one has tech skills on as well. Yeah, it gives me 19 armor though. What's the armor look like? Let's see. Oh, it looks really cool. I do prefer this. Like, this looks like super sleek. But this is really interesting. I'm gonna keep that. Maybe we can equip Ellie or Parvati with it. Ellie has her pistol. Parvati has her stuff. That's perfect, right? Ellie versus this armor, which gives her sneak. I don't really care about like the sneak skill for her because it's based on mine, so that's fine. I'll give her the higher armor. And this one is tech skills and not dialogue skills. I am gonna give her... Honestly, the electrocharged surface is like super, super valuable. I mean, her tech skills are obviously also good, but I mean, look at that. Yeah, I'll give wow. Look at that versus her overalls. I mean, I like the outfit she's got. I'm doing this purely based on outfits because I'm not in trouble in combat, you know. So I'll break it down. It's fine. I'm not gonna break it down, but I will give it to someone else. I'm gonna break down that one, but I will give it to someone else. Okay, I think... Should I tinker things? Yes, I should. We're gonna tinker things that are under 100. We'll tinker with them. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, armor. Okay, yeah, this is what... Yeah, we're good. Gonna... Oh. Lovely. No, we haven't equipped that yet. Right, let's look at modifications. Yes, this is where I would install this. Absolutely, I would install this. That's a silenced revolver. That's incredible. Alright, the Magnum puts a magazine size up. Oh, nice. I'll put that up too. Absolutely, yes. Because I really want to use this a lot. That thing packed a punch as well. I do think, like, what should go on the... Like, the Whisper Muzzler, I don't really want it to go anywhere unless I really, like... It's got to be a... I think it's got to use, like, heavy ammo or, like, be a handgun or something. But then that handgun doesn't use it, you know? Interesting. Anyway, let's see. No, not for you. And not for you. Okay, we should be fine for all of this. This is a speed grip, which you already have. And that is Mr. Ouch. Ooh. I mean, yeah, that's an interesting blade. And if we make it plasma, it like... Oh, that's so sick. Okay, it's fine. We're good for now. Okay, done all of this. Let's go in here and see what's what, shall we? Okay. Oh. Toughened and geographic scanner. Just some good stuff for later. Oh, there's a thing here too. Lovely. And right, here we can learn about Anton and decide what we're gonna do about these things. Let's hear about it. Here we go. All personnel, please report to assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineer. Have you brushed your teeth with Auntie's blinding white paste today? No. Welcome, Anton. Let's go to personal files. We got 4 to read. Let's go 1. I feel quite alone. Oh. Jameson's the only one here worth anything at all, but even he bristles at my direction. This is quite likely a natural direct reaction to my pushing him so relentlessly. But if he ever hopes to reach Byzantium, he needs someone applying the correct amount of pressure. I hope he'll come to see the truth, but should that prove impossible, I can at least ensure his work doesn't damage my chances. I shall be keeping an eye on his reports to see if they too warrant revision. I can't abide any more demerits against us. This guy's an ass. I really don't mind, like, screwing him over if I get the opportunity. Heard Jameson talking to Vaughn today. He was railing against me, claiming I'm using him and everyone have my own ends. I'd expect vitriol from that lazy sod Vaughn, but Jameson? How can he not see that I have only his best interests at heart? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. My unrelenting drive has always set others against me. Sure, it's late at night. I can give lessons about this. Okay. When you need to be very careful as a person. This is why it's very important to always question yourself and question your beliefs, question your values, question the way you treat others. Just question. Not to the extent that it exhausts you, but just make sure that you're like on the right track as a person, right? This is what happens. This is a person who has long since stopped questioning themselves. You believe that you are right all the time without question. You never challenge anything about yourself. It is a life where you, number one, will live quite self-assured, but number two, will push away everyone else in your life. The second that he receives any challenge at all, the first factor he directs it towards is an external factor. My unrelenting drive has always set others against me. Not my unrelenting drive has always alienated others from me. That's where you should be going. You should be going inward. If someone is pushing back against you, at least a little bit, consider if there's anything that you are doing to affect that, to inspire that kind of response. And if you can't find anything, that's fine. But this is a man who has long since abandoned any wish to question biases, to question self-possessed values. And so he has become completely self-absorbed. And so even when he thinks that he's doing things for other people, it really is only for himself. With our latest breakthrough, I believe Byzantium is finally within my grasp. See how everything is about him. My next promotion will deliver me, I'm certain, so long as they don't see through my attempts to cover for the rest of these fools. There you go. It's all about him. And then see in entry 2, he's talking about how I'm doing this for him, but he thinks of everyone as an idiot. This is a really, really good lesson in acknowledging where your faults are and challenging yourself. Because if you don't challenge yourself, you end up kind of an asshole. I can't quite shake this unease I seem to be gripped by. This makes no sense. While I have yet to get Trammell to commit to a specific date, he assures me that Byzantium could be a mere few weeks away. So why this encroaching feeling of emptiness? Must be a case of the nerves. I know I'll be accepted and, dare I say, possibly even revered when I finally arrive. Something tells me that they planned this infiltration and relocation and, like, release of Raptidons to stop this guy from getting to Byzantium. Something tells me this was a purposeful thing.
I got 500 bits on the darling.
And all these people are just slaves to the higher ups fighting. Okay, we're still looking around. Anything that we can... Oh, hello. Is that a... Oh, that's just a gap in the wall. Okay. Cool. Hi, Sprats. Anything interesting down here? Ooh. Nope, nothing here. Nope, nothing here. Okay, awesome. There's a weird sound coming from this place. We haven't explored it yet. Let's do it. So corporate guard up there. I think we've explored everything. Oh, it's because this is comms. Okay, let's have a chat. See if there's a new thing.
Please
here.
tell me you've recovered my. I will be happy to answer your questions once I have my research. No, I don't get that research back. I'll be released from my indenture contract. You can't be serious. No contract, no work. No work, you're a pariah, cast out, shunned. Soon you'll find yourself among deserters.
Mm-hmm. The idea of work as the ultimate state of being as a person in society is a result of capitalism trying to convince you that your work is your life. Because they need you to work. The system needs you to work to continue producing labor value for them.
You know, dregs, ne'er-do-wells, eking out a horrible existence on the periphery of society. Even if that's not my fate, I don't relish being sent to some backwater corporate township.
Yeah, it's definitely better to be in an abandoned backwater corporate township.
This is temporary and simply a means to an end.
Yeah, he's a dick. He's definitely a dick. But it is important to know where that came from. And the fact that that does not exist in a vacuum. Right, I want to know where on earth, like, there's a building to go in here. Something we haven't done yet. Yeah. Hi! New person. Another workbench. Very cool. Yeah, I'm stealing all of this. Oh. Okay, I can get in there. That's not a problem. Okay. Right, hi.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick.
What are you talking
please.
about?
Aren't you with the brutes that attacked our lab? Aren't you here to pillage our supplies and leave our corpses to the Raptidons?
I'm here to help. Someone sent out a distress call.
Oh, well, good luck. We got the carpet in here.
Hello?
Oh, you're still here, if you haven't already.
Yeah.
We got the carpet in here.
What do you do? What are you doing there?
What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device. Or trying to, anyway.
If you... Oh, sciencey, do that.
Why, yes. I suppose I could. Thanks.
Need a hand?
No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me.
Care to elaborate?
I found an advanced pistol when we moved here, but it's broken. I need those schematics to modify it to output superheated air. It should quite easily burn through Raptidon hides.
Where's the storage
Out the
facility?
south gate. Follow the road. It'll be on the left, past the old lab.
Okay, I'll see what I can find.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you?
No.
Blast. Well...
Okay. What if I did have one? Alright, let's look back in here. See what's going on.
It ain't stealing if no one sees.
100% true. Thank you very much for acknowledging my philosophy. I 100% agree. Okay. Right, before we go out and start looting more things, we can just break things down. Okay, so breakdown. Another officer's lance. Yeah, breakdown and breakdown. Very cool. We've repaired all our stuff. It's all good. Okay, sweet. Right, I think we're good. We have the 17th bar. We went over there. There's nothing to see in that building. It's a locked door. Everything's over there. I think we're good. Also, there are 2 gates to this place. That is the south gate. Right. Now, in the region map, I would like to toggle all my inactive quests, please. Right, so this is where we started. This is all the other quests that are outside. The distillery's over there, the labs are over there, everything's over there. Right, let's go here first, please, because... What is by his bootstraps? Which one is this? That's finding Jameson. Okay, let's rescue Jameson. That should be fine. Should be a little bit of fighting ahead for us. That'll be okay. Okay. I think we've looted everything in that area. So now I'm just gonna... Never mind. There's a plasma weapon here somewhere, isn't there? Is this a... Is that a flamethrower? That better be a flamethrower. Yeah, okay. The arc gun is over there. Right. We are going to shoot you in the face first. Wait, where did you go? Oh, you're over there. Okay. Wait. Why are you not attacking me? Oh, you are now. Okay. Oh, God. Alright, alright, alright. Hello. Oh. Oh. Down. Where are the others? Down. Ooh, Pavati's down? Down.
That's the last of them.
Okay. So she's good. Alright, she just goes down. Like, I'm not gonna... I mean, I should have switched guns there, but I was too focused on, like, how the companions were acting. Are you good? You guys okay?
Where are we headed?
Yeah, it's fine. Like, I'm not really concerned mechanically about these guys going down, because I don't think they die. So
Looks
that's
like
fine.
A great spot for an ambush.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. I'm gonna go here then. And we're gonna scout out. Let's see what we can see.
I'll keep it down.
That's a mechanical sentry. That's a Raptidon. There are no more Raptidons in the area. That's Ellie. Alright, friend. Let's use an electric weapon. God. There we go. Very nice. Oh, we're just like sidestepping around them as we go. Very cool. Right, let's do this. Oh, there's more. Cool. Hello. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right, let's look around the area, see what we got. Oh, more enemies over there. Yeah, there is a bit of a, like, the surrounding area. We're just checking the buildings first. Oh, that's quite a lot. Hold on a sec. Alright, here we go. There are some mastodons over there. Ugh, mastodons. Why I call them mastodons? That looks like a glitching machine. Oh, another. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's the one. Great.
Doing this. Nice hit.
Down. Alright, let's do this. Oh, that was nice. That was a waste of a drug, but we did okay. Okay, nice. Oh, these guys have seen better days, huh? Oh. Oh. There we go. Just making sure that it doesn't go to waste. Oh. More stuff. Okay, up. Right. With that, I think it might be good to get in here. And if there are mechanicals around, we should probably put out some... I mean, to be fair, I would love to use this. So we're gonna use a stealth weapon then. Let's get in. And this is the last thing we'll do on stream. Okay. How's everyone doing? Hopefully fine. We got a lot of enemies in here. And they sound a lot like mechanicals. Right, vending machine. Any weapons? Nothing that interesting, really. Yeah. I'm not really doing... Oh, this is very good timing then. Okay, the shock cannon we've got. This is something we used already. Yeah, we can sell all of the... Wait a minute. Why is this worth more than the modded one? That's very weird. Alright, just sell everything. All good. Sell that. Sell that. Sell the junk. And that's about it. Yeah, we should be okay. All the negative stuff. Sell that. Yep. And that. And that. And that. Where's my nicotine low drug? Oh. I think that's everything. Yeah.
I hope that wasn't a load-bearing mole.
Wait, what? Why? I just stole a thing. I didn't blow out a wall. Yep, mechanical here. 2 mechanicals here. 2 more over there. Should we be clearing out this place? Ah, this is the main room, isn't it? Ooh. Okay, in that case, let's go back. Yeah, I want to check this place first. Oh, office lab keycard. That'll help us a lot. Oh, another muzzler. Excellent. Another silencer. Ooh, cartridge too. Very nice. Okay, let's use it. Security lockdown. All personnel, please report to assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineer. Tired of itchy acid burns? Try Onticlear's artisanal borscht-scented moisturizing cream. Let's look at the messages first. First from Ruben Porter. We need a new code for the armory lock over in the storage facility. Make it complicated so Orson can't sneak in there again. And do not write it down this time. Use your brains. How about in this order? The month of your birthday, 1. How many security rotations we have per hour, 2. The number of accidents we've had this month involving that damn culture processor, 3. The maximum volume in millimeters of raptidine stomach acid a human being can ingest before we consider it lethal, 4. Sounds fine, thanks. Are you telling me that the password is 1234? Can we just lift the lockdown on the hallway door? Yeah, okay. Alright, so what's going on in here? I want to know any dead-end rooms, like this one. This one will be fine. Okay, let's take everything that isn't nailed down. Okay. Cool. And over here. That's a bigger room. I think it'll be better if we, like, sneak around and take them out from there. Okay. Let's do a quick save just in case. And let's do it, shall we?
Here we go.
Lovely. Alright, here we go. She's good. We're good. She can just walk it off. Walk it off. You're good. You good?
Something you...
Yeah. There's no... To me, there doesn't seem like there's a big incentive to like, keeping your companions alive or on their feet. Because if they don't die, then they can just run in and do stuff for you. Ooh, that's fun. I'll go up there soon. Let me just see if I can run through everything that's lootable here. And again, steal everything that isn't nailed down.
Oh,
lovely. Oh, God. I love the amount of loot you get in this game. It's so much. So much loot. Oh, that could hurt a lot, actually. Right, let's go up the... Oh, hold on. There's a... Ah, yeah. Thought so. There's a ladder I can climb. Righty. Okay, and I believe... Oh. Oh, I'm in the upper area now. Ah, that's pretty cool. Alright, then let's have a look at what's down here.
Sanitation and cleanup required.
They were just killing a raptidon. Very interesting. Okay, we're gonna try a flamethrower, even though I don't know if it's gonna work as well, and we'll put in a shock cannon just in case. Let's try the shock cannon.
Here we go.
Oh, that does so much lovely damage. It's just fast, you know, and it works well for that kind of enemy. Gonna try the flamethrower and see if that works a little bit better. Maybe it's a little faster because the DPS on it is slow. Is better, even if the thingy is even if it's an electrical weapon, so it works better against mechanicals. I think it'll still probably be a better. Probably be a better fit if it's like pure DPS. God, there's so much loot. Yeah, that's what I figured. Right, I'm gonna just head back and sell all of this stuff. There's no workbench, so we're just gonna sell. I'm so glad that they're here. Let's just sell everything. Alright. Good. Good, 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 good. Sold. Next. Good. Next. Oh, very nice. I've got too much. I have too much stuff. Yeah, it's like, it's too much, man. Junk to sell too. Got so much of these. Like, yo. Like, how much is that? It's like worth half each, so it's really doing a lot. What do we got? Let's if we have a look at like, oi. Yeah, like I should probably eat these things a lot, you know? Like eat and like eat that. Does that stack? I don't know if it stacks. But oh well. Alright, we're going up now. Alright, let's oh no. Alright, there'll be some there'll be some people in there. Here we go. Oh, that's not good. Very scary. How many? 3. One over there. Shite. Flamethrower, bro. Where's the next one? Wait, they're all dead already? Yeah, flamethrower. Easy clap on the flamethrower. Okay. Alright. Looty looty. Here we go. Oh, that's not an active terminal. These are also not active terminals. There are a lot of headless scientists here. And legless ones too. Okay. Wait. Ooh, that one we can use. We'll use that later. Just gonna loot everything first. That one we can also use. Hell yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're saving the best for last, you see. And there's Jameson. Right, let's... Mr. Jameson! Alright, Parvati, thank you.
Easy.
Very nice. Ooh, lovely, lovely bits. Alright, let's read. Here we go. Security lockdown. All personnel, please report to assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineer. Cool. What are the messages? One from A Crane. That's the... Okay. According to my records, January 23rd is your birthday. As is protocol, please feel free to enjoy one 10-minute break between your normally scheduled 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock patrol shifts. I sincerely hope that on this day you take a moment to enjoy the fresh air of Terra True, brought to you by the thorough kindness of Auntie Cleo. Regards, Dr. Crane. What? Gee, I wonder why... Look at the top there. The contractually obligated only choice. I wonder why people don't like this guy. 10 minutes break on your birthday. Amazing. What about this? One's from Volkova. I don't know who that is. Everyone, I'm sick and tired of cleaning bone out of the culture processor. This is the 3rd time this month. The next employee to get their hands stuck in that damn machine is getting written out. Oh. Ugh. Hey Marsha, just FYI, gonna need another cleanup in the lab. We've lost another finger to that infernal culture press. I'm formally requesting new safety brackets be installed as the current ones register with raptidon hide but not human flesh. How? How do they... Great. We love this.
Did someone lift the lockdown?
Not exactly. But everything outside is dead, so I think kind of same result.
Wait, I know you. You're responsible for the Emerald Vale fiasco. How the hell did you get in here?
How do you do that? First I shot the raptidons, then I walked up the stairs.
No, I don't care about the beasts. I care about the front door. This is an egregious breach of protocol. How'd you get in?
Oh no, he's as bad as his boss. Oh no. Anton sent me to get you.
Ugh. Can't use the centrifuge without supervision. Can't file reports without him double-checking their every word. Can't save myself from mortal peril.
You would...
It's like he thinks I'm a child. His hands-on management style is coming to a point of contention, I tell you.
You don't sound like you'd be much better if you were the boss. You're upset that he sent me to rescue you?
Please. That man doesn't have an altruistic bone in his body. I just happen to have the metabolic precursors from our last test.
Fair enough.
I'd wager my last bit that if you brought back the precursors and left me for dead, Anton wouldn't bat an eye.
Actually, that isn't quite true. He said it'd look bad on him if more of his employees died.
Wonderful. That's much better. I'm getting out of here so I can personally thank him for his compassion.
Alright, stay safe. I don't really care what they do. I'm not gonna, like, get into the middle of their argument, because one seems as bad as the other. Alright. Oh, I forgot about this. There's, like, a whole extra place here. Awesome. Very nice. Another terminal. I didn't realize there was a whole other door here. Interesting. Right, let's read. Here we go. Experimental notes. Objective, procedure, or results. Okay. Determine the maximum amount of raptidin digestive acid that can be safely ingested by humans before adverse effects present themselves. Slowly introduce... Wait, hold on. Let me read that again. The maximum amount of digestive acid that can be ingested by humans... I did like a... The first time I read that, I was focusing on the words and not actually understanding them. I have that sometimes. Slowly introduce increasing amounts of digestive acid into the... into the evening meals of randomly selected workers and observe the overall health. Oh my god. 1 milliliter, minor stomach pain. 2 milliliters, extreme nausea. 3 milliliters, major stomach pain, debilitating nausea, some vomiting, potentially unsafe. 4 milliliters, temporary blindness, frequent vomiting, patient unable to describe pain, unsafe. 5 milliliters, unable to record symptoms as patient died within the hour. Love this. We love this. We really, really do. This is such a good idea, truly. No, this is wrong. I need to go and ooh, I didn't check up here. Yeah, I need to go back to the vending machine. We gotta go sell all our stuff before we go looting again. Right. Doink. There we go. Sell. Sounds good. And sell. Lovely. Okay. Oh, do we have junk? Yeah, we do have junk. Boink. Done. Right. And we're good. And man, I mean, it was super low key. This is a lovely way to end the stream. What a lovely view. Right. Okay, and I think this seems like a good place to end. I don't... Oh, what is my hair doing? Hello? Just... I was like seriously entertaining a very unique kind of style. Anyway, welcome back to McKeb. God, my hair is really doing its own thing today. Anyway, that's been a great stream. That has been the full stream. We did some music. We did some Outer Worlds. Thank you all very much for joining me today. I sincerely appreciate that you turned up. We had a really good stream day today. I really enjoyed it. Those 6.5 hours in the morning were amazing. Can't wait to do anything like that again. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly, truly appreciate it. If you are new, if you're watching the VODs, if you're not new, no matter what. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I forgot to say that at the beginning, I think. And, yeah, as always, It's been so wonderful having you here. No matter who joins, no matter for how long, I'm just so happy that we can create this community together. If you are new and you don't know where to find me and what to do, I got a bunch of pages. I got a main page down below. You can go all the links. Please join the Discord server. We can have some fun together and do some chatting. It's getting a bit more active now, which is really, really cool. Anyway, that's been me. I've been the Everything GM. Support me if you'd like to. I would really appreciate that. The best way you can support me is by joining the Discord and by liking the video. It is 12:54 a.m. This is Tell Me When You're Gone by Lance. Once again, I've been the Everything GM. Thank you for tuning into the Everything GM broadcast. Don't forget to take care of yourself. And let's get out of here. Have a good one. See you in the next stream.
It's colder ever since you left, and now I'm sleepless, I'm trapped inside my head, I thought that it was perfect, but it wasn't fine. Oh, how did I deserve this? I